All right, I'm on hole number 4 of the 2020 Community Cup. I'm in Monday's practice round. For people who are watching my channel and you're brand new, if you've watched up to this point, you watched the holes and you're thinking, who is this idiot? What in the hell? It's Monday. It's a practice round. If you've ever been to a real golf course and you go out there and they're on their practice day, they're on Wednesday and they're on their practice day, and you watch them play, they're just shooting a shot here and then they're picking it up and walking around and doing the thing. It's practice. Today is not the day. I'm not trying to put the round together today. I'm not trying to go out there today and go, hey, I got this dialed in. I do not want to have it dialed in today. Today is about practice. If I had it dialed in, I want that to be on the weekend round. All right, we are on hole number 3. Is this hole number 3? No, we're on hole number 1. It's a par 3. All right, I'm taking the rough bump on this, and once again, this is why it's a practice day, because I've taken this rough bump once before in a tournament a long time ago, and I can't remember. So I can't remember what ball. I'm 100% positive I'm going to be on my sniper. I'm going to be in a wood. I'm not sure what ball I'm going to bring. I'm going to start off with a katana, and we'll see where the red lines are at. Sniper, katana. And I have no idea what kind of adjustment. I am going to do a 10% adjustment to the cup. Because this hole's been out for a long time, and we've always done a 10% wind adjustment. So I'm going to do a 10% wind adjustment, and then as the week goes on, if I don't like that, then I'll adjust it. What would be nice today is to catch a few perfects so that I can go back on some of these holes where I am trying to be a little more serious, and I kind of have a plan, which hasn't been any of the holes so far. I'm doing this rough bump here, and that puts me right at my red line. The cool thing about the katana is it got 3 side spin. I go right at the cup. Okay, so 4, 10% wind adjustment, that's 4-4. That's 4-4. Let's see if I can hit this perfect. Hitting it perfect. I think that might be my first perfect shot of the day. Let's see if the distance is right and the speed's right. Distance is a little shy, and I'm off to the right-hand side of the cup. And the wind is blowing to the right-hand side. So I may need to do a 20% wind adjustment there, but I want to hit that same spot, and I want to get my distance right first. So the next time I come on this hole in my 77 account, I will put on enough ball guide to get me through the cup. And where I left it, it's about where I left it. I'm going to miss my putt. Let them make theirs since they're on the fringe. So I'm going to write a note here, maybe 20%. And I don't care what the community puts out as far as those numbers. I have to work, and you do too. You have to work out those numbers for your adjustments. I use paper adjustments. So like I use the old fashioned, if it's a 100% accurate club, it's 1 per ring. If it's a 50 accuracy, it's 2 per ring. If it's 45 accurate, it's 2.1 per ring. And I work my numbers based off of those. So sometimes I may do, everybody in the community who's using Golf Clash Notebook, the app is like, hey, it's a 10% adjustment at mid club. Well, I may be doing a different deal because I'm using a different set of base numbers. So for me, and here's what's funny is that I And I've talked to a lot of players where they're like, hey, that 10%, I keep in and up to the right of the cup. Well, then use a 15 or a 20%. Yeah, but it says, well, it may say that you're supposed to use a 10%, but if you keep hitting perfect and you keep ending up to the right of the cup, then obviously in your game for where you're at or what club you're using or what ball you're using, the 10% is not enough. So be willing to change it. Because if you keep doing the same things over and over, expecting a different result, that is the definition of insanity. And that's the whole thing about it is you have to make adjustments in your game to try and get the thing out, to try and get better results. And these practice rounds are super important. Because you go out there and you want to figure out kind of like where you're at. And today I'm not really worried about wind adjustments. I know on some of these holes, there's probably some adjustments that we're supposed to make to the cup. Some of them I know just because I've played them so many times. And some of them I'm not worried about. I'm going to go out there and today I'm trying to figure out exactly what club and what ball. So the next time I get on this hole, when I play my 77 account this afternoon and it's practice round, there's not going to be any conversation about like what club. I already know what club. Now I'm trying to see like if I get there, now I'm going to really be focused on hitting it perfect because I want to see what's happening so that tomorrow I can start trying to tweak those wind adjustments and start working on wind adjustments. And I don't care about ball and club anymore because I already know what ball and club I'm going to use. Does that make sense? Hopefully. All right. That was hole number 4 of the 2020 Community Cup. Monday's practice round in the rookie division. Thanks for watching.